Intel Extreme Masters Sydney, Australia 2019. The top 10 plays coming from down under, and there were some bangers. It was one of the best series CS has ever seen. But to kick things off, number 10, YNK, the weatherman, the man on the analyst desk. He steps in for FaZe as they have some visa issues. Nico unable to attend, and FaZe would limp through this, and YNK actually having to bail them out of some really tough situations. This is a 1 versus 3. And YNK does everything he possibly can, gets 4 kills in the round, ends up dying, but does win the round. And later on, he would also have a spectacular deagle round in this B bomb site as well. It's surprising to see him having this much impact, but impressive nonetheless from YNK. Number 9 is a desperate fight, a desperate battle for ROPS against MIBR. This whole lineup seemed outmatched perhaps on paper, but here is ROPS just trying to buy time, and he's going to show off a little bit. Some of these shots are just absolutely ridiculous. As you can see, MIBR making him nervous, trying to make him confused of where the next fight is going to come from. He does eventually go down. If he had won that, it would have easily been one of the best plays of the event. Number 8 is Fallen, saving the day, saving a round, slipping away from MIBR. A 1 versus 2, and Mobility's going to win the day. He's had increased performances and increased impact, which only means that MIBR itself is going to have increased performances in these events. They're looking better and better as we go on. Number 7, last round of double overtime on Overpass, and Fnatic needs some magic in a 2 versus 4. Brolin's going to deliver, finding an awkward fight for Get Right, and a bit of magic through the smoke to take out the AWPer. He does everything right as he protects the planter and even trades out the last frag to keep the dream alive for Fnatic. The 16-year-old stepped up on the big stage. Number 6. Hope you get a sense of deja vu watching this, because the man, the myth, the beast is going to do it again from this very same spot. This is his spot, now and forever, and Coldzera makes you know it. 66 and 43 with 92 ADR in this series win. This Fnatic NiP series will go down as one of the best of all time. All the stars delivered, and this was Get Right's turn to force overtime on Dust2. A desperate round with time running low, and White Men can jump, and you can't teach an old dog new tricks. JW, speaking of old dogs, he's found some of his old form back, and he's got his own tricks to stop a bomb plant. Over the smoke for the first, and close and personal inside for the second. His legend has been forged in plays like this in clutch situations. 37 and 37 to lead the way for a loss for Fnatic. The average man maybe only finds 1 kill here, but Chris J is no normal man. He's a freak, an absolute freak that somehow creates this jaw-dropping spectacle on Train. He helps to eliminate Renegades from their home event. We knew it takes some insanity to see Liquid get over their struggles and Curse to lift the trophy. Nitro gives some of that in this grand final 1 versus 2. The definition of being between a rock and a hard place, and he somehow finds the kill on the flank while avoiding the peek from Twist. Overpass between these teams went to 3 overtimes. Dust2 would go to 2 overtimes, but first we had to get there. And from start to finish, this is one of the wildest sequences you'll ever see in professional Counter-Strike. Even Forrest stumbling under the intensity, and you almost don't even notice the time is running low when Twist makes a heroic effort and almost makes it work. If you didn't catch this series live, go back and watch Overpass, watch Dust2. You won't regret it. Some of the best maps in professional CS.